So we got the Doodlebug mini bike up to 59 miles per hour with the Tillotson 212 and a VM22 Mikuni, a header pipe, and a 265 cam with 22-pound springs, and a stock flywheel with a 7-degree flywheel key. But the thing is, the 265 cam on the cam card calls for 32 to 36 degrees timing. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this billet flywheel on there that has 34 degrees timing built in, and it'll add a little measure of safety too. I mean, because the billet flywheel, you can pretty much turn it any RPM you want. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a billet flywheel on there, and we'll see if it picks up any top speed with the extra timing. Go ahead and pull this blower housing off. Alrighty. Loosen up this coil. I'm gonna have to readjust it anyway. Pull off this flywheel nut. Go ahead and put the nut back on there, and then get it pretty much flush with the shaft so I don't screw up the threads. And get the pry bar back in here without hitting the charging coil. There we go. All right. I might as well go ahead and remove the charging coil, because I'm not going to be using the charging coil or the starter, so I'm going to go ahead and remove all that stuff. Alright, there's that. So I might as well go ahead and remove the starter too. Just more weight to carry around. There's that. Pop off this 7-degree flywheel key. Won't be needing that. So you definitely can feel the weight difference between the billet aluminum one and the Tilly flywheel. Man, this thing's a lot lighter. Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference. Put some valve grinding compound on here to seat this thing in. Alrighty. Alrighty. Go ahead and clean her off. You can see where it roughened it up right there, where it's seated. So I'm going to go ahead and install a stock flywheel key. Seems how this flywheel already has 34 degrees timing built into it. Alright, get that thing flush. Slide the flywheel on here. Alright. Go ahead and put the nut on. Tighten her down. To tighten down that flywheel, or to torque it down, I'm going to go ahead and use my tool that I made to hold the crank in place. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pop this clutch off. Go ahead and slide my old trusty crank holding tool on here. Alrighty, let me go ahead and torque this flywheel down to 54 foot-pounds. There we go. Go ahead and pull my crank holder off. And put the clutch back on. All right. Install this clutch again. Pop in this keyway. Set the set screw. Go ahead and tighten up this tensioner again. Alright. Alright. Get the flywheel on, got it torqued down. So I'm going to go ahead and set the coil gap. I already have these sleeves made up, so this one's 50 thousandths. See, anyway, I put the magnet under the coil, and then I just loosen the coil and it sets itself. There we go. All right. Tighten her down right there. Man, that's a strong magnet. Anyway, so there we go. All right, there's that. Go ahead and put the blower housing back on and we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and take it out for a top speed run and see if it makes a difference with that added ignition timing and a little bit lighter weight flywheel. Billet flywheel, Tillotson 212. All right, it did pick up a little bit. It went from 59 to 61 miles per hour with the billet flywheel. It does feel more snappy too. So the billet flywheel did make a difference. It went from 59 miles an hour to 61 miles per hour. And it's a little bit quicker too, actually. A little bit more snappy with that flywheel. I think that cam likes that timing, that little bit of extra timing.